Really? We're gonna like, secretly try and extract information from them?
二重スパイとはやるわね、アキトくん。
We'll be like, alright, how's the secret going? Can you tell me some stuff about it? And then we'll secretly inform Orihime about it? It's not such a big deal. It would appear that Orihime was pleased by the idea of a double agent. Now, is this a serious idea, or is this just he's pretending, saying like, oh yeah, I'll be a double agent, and then he's gonna give her false, fake information, just so that she's not gonna, just so that she's satisfied, right? Otherwise, she's gonna keep wanting to listen in, or drop by, or find out their secrets. But if we pretend to be like, oh yeah, no, I'm telling you everything that I know from them, then she'll just lay off. I guess it was a romantic kind of word.
空見アキトは私のもとへ派遣された患者。しかし、愛する織姫のため、逆にあちらの情報をリークする。
See? The story is practically writing itself.
実に素晴らしいですわ。
Yep, you can write a novel about it. Hey, I guess somebody actually has. You're adding pressure when you get excited like that. I had told her I would be her double agent, but I wasn't sure how far I was willing to go. I can only get them to tell me how the project is going, you know?
それでも何もないよりはるかにマシですわ。
True.
彼らの硬い防壁に針の穴を開けるような成果を期待していますわ。
Don't worry. I'll be poking a hole, alright? Orihime was getting way too excited about this. I was trying to calm her down, but it only seemed to be having the opposite effect. That was the power of the words. Double agent, I guess. Double agent. It does sound cool. Way cooler than I actually am as a person, so it doesn't even fit me. The bus for Mikazuki Station came rolling in. We could have gone to Harbor Town, you know? I mean, in fact, I've kind of gotten used to that place. In other words, a date. We didn't have any plans yet, but I wanted to go on our first date soon.
あちらが密談をしているなら、こちらも密談ですわ。
And what would be the topic of these secret talks?
それはいろいろですわ。
Oh
いろ
yeah.
いろ。
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Her eyes were swimming. Things had suddenly taken an unexpected turn.
小太郎さんですよ。
Oh, yeah, pet him! Pet him! I'll get the lint roller ready, okay? Play with Kotaro in the meanwhile. A perfect change of topic. Kotaro knew nothing about what Orihime was thinking and just wagged his tail, wanting
い
attention.
い子ですわね。
Kotaro was pleased with Orihime's petting, but she needed to be careful that he didn't jump on her if he got excited. Orihime, if you don't stop there, you'll be covered in fur again.
分かっていますとも。二度も同じ過ちは犯しませんわ。
Are you sure about that? I want you to make the same mistake twice, Orihime. Orihime was being careful not to be jumped on as she petted Kotaro. She shouldn't be used to it yet, but she was quite the master.
とっても元気いっぱいですわね。あら、お散歩に連れて行ってほしいの？だそうよ。アキトくん、小太郎さんの運動が足りていないのではなくて？
That shouldn't be a problem. I took him on walks every day, and the store manager would also take him when she had time. I just think he likes you, Orihime. Yeah, in fact, he's almost replaced Saya with you.
そうなの？小太郎さん。
It's kind of like everything else, right? I've kind of, in some areas, replaced Saya with Orihime. Kotaro's doing the same now. It was strange, but it almost looked like they were having a proper conversation.
じゃあ、私と一緒にお散歩しましょうか。
Is she like the dog whisperer?
ねえ、アキトくん、構わないかしら。
She's like the female Asian version of Cesar. That was his name, right? The one on Animal Planet. It's like, I don't know. He can talk with dogs. You know which one I mean. No, I don't. It's still pretty early. We had come back earlier than expected, so there was time to take him for a walk.
アキトくんのお許しが出ましたわ。では、早速参りましょうか。
Come, let's go, boy. He's so excited. Wow.
小太郎さん、
Hey, what?
そんなに引っ張らないでください。
Kotaro, what are you doing? Is she like running ahead? Orihime had taken hold of the leash, But Kotaro was so excited that she was having trouble controlling him. Oh, thank God. I was thinking, what are you pulling?
力強いんですのね。私、ここまでとは思っていませんでしたわ。
Oh yeah, he's just very excited. He gets like that when he's in a good mood.
ちょっとは落ち着いてくださいな。
As Orihime commanded him, Kotaro sat down on the spot and wagged his tail.
聞き分けのいい子なんですけれど。
Well, I'd say it'd depend on the person. Do you mind if I hold the leash for a bit? He'll actually be mad. He'll be like, he's just gonna stare at me like he is right now, looking at me like, dude, hand the leash back to Orihime. I'm not moving an inch until you give the leash back to her. I took the leash from Orihime and started walking Kotaro. Kotaro was running around excited, even when I was holding the leash. Oh, really? Damn, he must be really happy then. Hey, stop that, now! Wolf, sit! I used the leash to prevent Kotaro from going wherever he wanted, and he calmed down a little. Yeah, we'll control you.
引っ張られてますわよ。
People shouldn't be forced to run with their dogs.
どうすればいいの？
You just gotta hold them back a bit, you know? That's something I haven't watched much of the Dog Whisperer shit show, right? But one thing that, at least a lot with pets, right? You have to show them who's boss, right? You gotta be the fucking alpha male. You gotta be like, nope, I'm the one in control. You fucking take a chill pill. Don't try to control every bit of him, but don't leave everything up to him. Stay in the middle of that. Here, just like this. There's a good boy, Kotaro. Oh, yes. Listening to my commands, Kotaro went from an energetic mess to being obedient. We kept our distance and stopped dragging each other. Well, do you want to try?
ぜひ。
Warding off her nervousness, Orihime took the leash.
小太郎さん、行きますわよ。
You can do it. You can control him. The moment Orihime took the leash, a switch flipped inside Kotaro, and he started getting wild. He's like, oh yeah. He thinks he's above the pack of Orihime, right?
ストップですわ、小太郎さん。
Stop him!
私、そんなに走れませんも
No,
の。
you gotta pull the leash. Just pull it a little. Obviously, you don't want to pull too hard or you're choking him, but you pull him back, right? You're not like, nope. Go as fast as I am. Wait, did that work?
もう少しゆっくり。
Orihime pulled on the leash and was trying to relax Kotaro.
無理ですわ。アキトくん、手を貸してください。
You gotta stay firm, Orihime. Let's hold the leash together. I held the leash with Orihime, and we were able to get Kotaro under control.
やっと速度を落としてくれましたわ。
There we go. Good job. You'll get used to it in time.
そうよね。毎日小太郎さんをお散歩させていたアキトくんと同じようにできるはずありませんもの。何度かお散歩させてあげたら上手になるかしら。
I'm sure you'll be fine. Look at that happy doggy boy. See, even Kotaro thinks so. A calculating Kotaro sat in front of Orihime, looking obedient.
では少し頑張ってみようかしら。今後ともよろしくお願いしますわね、小太郎さん。それとアキトくんよ。
Ooh, Orihime, you suddenly got really close. Looking a little embarrassed, she put her hand on top of mine, holding the
アキト
leash.
くんが一緒ならきっとうまくいきますわ。
Don't worry, I'll teach you myself personally, okay? Yeah. I grabbed her hand in response.
ではそろそろ戻りましょうか。
Yeah, let's go. We went back the road we came, holding the leash together. This might have been the best walk I've ever taken Kotaro on.
あれ、もう帰ってきたんだ。
Hey, Miss Miharu. Miss Miharu was manning the store when we came in.
こんにちは、早乙女先輩。おっと、これはアキトとラブラブチュッチュな白鳥さんじゃない。
Oh yeah, my darling. Calling her my darling is kind of 1920s.
そうは言うな。さすがにそこまでじゃないわよ。
Alright. I'm not gonna call you that all. I don't. If God praises all somehow the fan discs ever get released and I can fucking play it, I'm not gonna make Miss Miharu like a granny, right? She's a little older than me. Yeah, she's my sensei, right? Or former sensei. But still, she's Miss Miharu. She's not that old. I'm sorry.
反省したならお詫びに店番変わんなさい。
Whoa, it's way too early for my shift. I'm with my girlfriend right now.
なら白鳥さん、コンビニのバイトやってみない？
Don't say yes, Orihime. Don't fall for this trick. She laughed maniacally, piquing Orihime's curiosity. No. I feel like this happens with a lot of things, right? Like Orihime, her family is rich, right? And she kind of has, at least from what I've heard a lot, right? And you can kind of tell, like, the first time she saw the kotatsu, the first time she ate ramen, she has lived this sort of rich lifestyle as well, right? But I feel like she's very open to trying the new experience for herself, right? That for us is just like very common. Like, she was really open to like trying the noodle, the ramen, right? The kotatsu, and probably a bunch of other things. So things that are just sort of like, I guess, to put it crudely, is like more for the normal folk, the normal people, right? Orihime doesn't shy away from that. It's not like she's like, ugh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm above that. Ugh. She's not like that. She's actually quite curious, and I feel like with most things, if not everything, she's at least willing to give it a try.
私がアルバイトを？
Which is why I'm scared that she's gonna say like, work here? Sure, why not?
これも一つの社会勉強よ。どう？やってみる？ぜひやらせてください。
See? Ah, I knew it! I mean, part of it is probably also, oh, I'll work together with my boyfriend, but still, Orihime, don't do it! It was like in that moment, both supply and demand were in perfect agreement.
じゃあ、はい。これエプロン。
Miss Miharu, you gotta teach her then too.
ちょいとお待ち。
Oh, you got caught by the manager!
母さん。
Get him, Mom.
逃げようったってそうはいかないよ。まったく、よそ様のお嬢さんに無理やり仕事を押し付けるなんて。
I know, like, Miss Miharu, I'm disappointed in you.
無理やりじゃないでしょ。ちゃんと納得してもらった上の話で。
You're still taking advantage of her.
問答無用。今日という日はしっかり労働してもらうから覚悟なさい。
痛いってば。耳が取れる。取れちゃう。
The owner dragged Miss Miharu away by the ear.
結局私のアルバイトは。
You really want to work here? Forget about it today. No one can go against the owner when she's like that.
本当ね。とても立腹されていたわ。
Oh yeah, you do not want to get on her bad side. Well, she reaps what she sows. It wouldn't surprise me if Miss Miharu had been trying to steal cash from the register again. It would take some time for the manager's rage to subside after getting fired up like that.
どうですか？小太郎さんの毛ついてないかしら？
Let me check it out, Orihime. We entered my room and I checked Orihime for fur. It wouldn't be a good idea to sit at the kotatsu if we had any of Kotaru's fur on us. I think you're good.
コロコロもありますわよ。
You just want to use it, don't you? She really liked it. Like, see, that's another thing, right? A roll is something like completely new to her. It's like, oh, what the hell is this? I've never seen this before. Oh, this is fun. Roly.
違いますわよ。そんなはずありませんわ。
In that case, let me do a thorough, deep cleaning inspection. Orihime was obviously excited as she took the roller in her hand and went over her body. I said that you don't have any there. See, she's having so much fun with it. She was enjoying the roller as if it was some kind of rebellious activity. I thought she was cute like that.
どうです？アキトくんもコロコロして差し上げましょうか？
Oh yeah, actually I do have some dirt here somewhere. Me? No, I'm fine.
まあまあそう言わないで。決して悪いようにはいたしませんわ。コロコロ。
She's rolling me right now. I didn't get any say in the matter as Orihime used the roller on me. After the roller went over places it didn't have to, Orihime sat down. Please sit down and relax in the room with nothing.
何もないなんてとんでもない。ここにはこたつがありますわ。
But a kotatsu is one of those things, it's for comfort, right? It's not something you entertain yourself with if you're in a room. It's not something you can do to pass the time. It's just, it's a piece of furniture, right? Sure, it's a hell of a comfortable piece of furniture, but it's still furniture. Only furniture. She knew the kotatsu very well and turned the switch on. Damn, she's learning.
最初は今日に限りますわね。
Her control over the settings was perfect. She had really gotten used to the kotatsu since the first time she had used it. Here we go again! Oh yeah. As expected, Orihime really started to loosen up when she was under the kotatsu. She completely deflated as she curled up to the kotatsu. Whoa, don't deflate those boobs, girl.
アキトくんも入ってください。あったかですよ。
I'm coming. Alright then. I sat down at the kotatsu opposite Orihime. My frozen legs slowly started to warm up.
これはいけませんわ。私、ダメになってしまいます。
She was laying on the tabletop, becoming limp. We were supposed to be doing our own secret talks, but Orihime was absorbed in the kotatsu. If you like the kotatsu that much, why didn't you buy one for your place? No, because then she has less reason to come over to our place.
そうですわね。こたつがあれば、きっとぬくぬくできますわね。ですが、両親を堕落させるわけには参りませんもの。こたつを布教するのはやめておきますわ。
Really? You asked them? I was pretty certain that her parents had plenty of experience with kotatsu, but maybe her parents were susceptible to the powers of the kotatsu, just like Orihime. In that case, might be best not to have one. Maybe their family just has a weakness to kotatsus.
それに、家にこたつがあったら、ここに来る口実がなくなってしまいますもの。
Exactly what I was thinking, Orihime. She glanced over my way as she said that.
私だってこたつだけのために来ているわけではありませんのよ。
It's okay. I've accepted it, okay? I understand that you're here for the kotatsu. It's almost like a 50-50 split, right? It's 50% for the kotatsu, 50% for me. And you know what? I can deal with that. I know that without the kotatsu, you would not be my girlfriend. I mean, she's way out of my league anyway, right? The only reason that I was able to get her was because of the kotatsu, so... Thank you, kotatsu! In the end, the kotatsu had become her excuse to come
恋
over.
人の家に来るのに口実を必要とするなんて情けないと思うかしら。
No, it's fine. I mean, we're probably not at the point in our relationship yet, right? Where you can just be shamelessly like, oh, I'm coming over to your house. I don't know, she's probably just a bit shy or embarrassed to be that direct about it, and then uses the kotatsu as an excuse. Not at all. My kotatsu is quite useful, you know? My kotatsu gets all the ladies! I mean, I couldn't use it to entice people to come over. It couldn't badmouth Orihime or I couldn't badmouth Orihime for something that I did myself.
ではお互い様ね。
Let's just leave it at that. And with that conversation over, the mood relaxed a bit. And after all, the kotatsu was always good for warming my legs
お
up.
みかんまだ残ってたかしら。
I do. Here, go ahead and take some. He wants to be fed again. Here we go. She opened her mouth, begging for one. I haven't peeled it yet. Hold your horses.
早く早く。
Damn, girl. So demanding. She was like a baby bird crying for food. I hurried to peel the orange and tossed it into her mouth. Wow, she's not a fucking... it's not like how I play with popcorn. I just toss it in the air and try and catch it with my mouth, right? She's not a fucking animal. We don't toss stuff in her mouth.
よく冷えてて美味しいですわ。
The room is quite cold. Cold enough that I didn't need a
こ
refrigerator.
たつがないと凍えてしまいそうね。
But be careful not to fall asleep at the kotatsu and catch a cold, okay?
それは罠ね。まさにデストラップだわ。
A death trap would mean that somebody could die. I mean, I don't know if it happens, but it'd be pretty weird, right? Imagine if somebody does die because of the kotatsu. What do you write on the tombstone? Death by kotatsu? Well, it could be that serious, I
で
guess.
もこの暖かさは眠気を誘いますわね。
She opened her mouth wide, yawning. You could take a nap. I'll wake you up with my feet.
そういうわけにはいきませんわ。まだアキト君と密談していませんもの。
She hadn't forgotten. I forced a
あ
smile.、
なんです今の笑いは。もしや本来の目的を完全に忘れてると思っていませんでしたか？
Oh, no, I haven't forgotten. I just thought you did. No, well, she had hit the nail on the head.
ひどい人ですね、アキト君は。密談の後、いろいろしようと思ってましたのに。
Ooh, such as what? Like what?
いろいろは、いろいろですわ。
A lot?
恥ずかしいですから、これ以上は言わせないでください。
No, now I want to hear you say it. Say it, Orihime! Instead of saying what it was, she just blushed and looked down. Her reaction was just too cute. My imagination went wild. So what you're saying
先
is...
日の件、きちんと許可をもらってまいりましたから。
You did? Oh, she got permission! She got permission! Let the kissing commence! My lips are already powdered, girl.
それだけです。
Only that? I can live with that for now? So Orihime was ready to kiss me? Knowing that now, I understood why she was blushing. Here we go.
そ
Orihime.
んな声で呼んでもダメです。
Well, how would you like me to say it then? But you want me to kiss you, right?
それはその通りですけれど。
Well then, here we go. Pucker up those lips, girl. Get them ready. I want to kiss you. But if you don't want to, then...
嫌とは言っていませんわ。
Are we doing this or what, girl?
私もあなたとキスしたいとずっと思っていましたもの。ですから
Oh, I'm coming.
お願いしますわ。
I'm coming for those lips.
今の状態ではとても自分からできそうにありませんもの。
That's okay. I will come and get your lips myself. Orihime was the one who kissed me without touching my lips. But it wouldn't be the same if our lips touched. You want me to kiss you this time, right?
ええ、きちんと覚えていますわ。
Then, Orihime... I stood up and led Orihime.
アキト君。
Stand up, girl. I love you.
私もよ。あなたのことが好き。でも少し驚いたわ。あなたがこんな積極的になるなんて。
Oh, I gotta take control here. Every guy is like this when they're with the girl they love.
そういうものなの？
That's why you're extra special to me. I never had such a burning passion for any other person before. I wanted to kiss her because she was Orihime.
そこまで求められても決して嫌じゃないの。むしろ私にとってそれが当たり前で自然なことのような。
I thought kissing was something extremely important. I thought about what kind of feelings I would have when I actually did it. But this was so different from what I had imagined. I just went for it. Go for it, boy.
アキト君。
Orihime. We both grabbed each other's hand and closed the distance between us. Our fingers entwined. Orihime closed her eyes. There we go. As our lips touched, I could feel a small tremble come from Orihime, but that was also just for an instant. Gripping my hand, her courage grew, and she pushed her lips into mine. Hey, she's opening her eyes! Our lips were only just touching together. That alone was enough to get my heart beating. Ha! It's beating at record pace right now. My heart was beating like crazy. My head felt like it was going to boil. Oh, Orihime. It was supposed to be only for a moment, but I felt like this soft touch could continue on forever. Our lips separated, and Orihime looked at me point blank.
キスして
Oh yes, we did! My accomplishments just keep getting better. How was it? It was amazing for me.
私も最高に決まっていますわ。こんな気持ちになるなんて本当にずるいわね。これ以上好きになるなんてないと思っていましたのに、キスしたらあなたのこともっと好きになってしまいましたわ。
Then my plan is working. Orihime smiled with pure happiness. I was so glad that she was my girlfriend. I was so happy that I fell in love with her. I truly thought that it was the best first kiss ever. Yeah, it's a pretty good one, I'd say. First kisses can horribly go wrong. They can like terribly go wrong, okay? I have a couple of bad first kiss experiences. Yeah, they can turn really awkward, so this is definitely a good one, for sure. Definitely. Yes, I'm not telling you any of mine, but yep, this is a good one. Sorry for keeping you so late. After our first kiss, we kissed a few more times. You know, getting to practice. After that, we had continued our so-called secret talks.
つい話し込んでしまったわね。
Oh yeah, about the secret stuff, about a lot of topics, the secretiveness, and we did a lot of kissing.
そうね。
Orihime touched her lips like she was remembering how it felt. We had makeout sessions in between our conversations.
アキトくん、顔赤くなっていますわよ。
Well, you know, we just sometimes we needed breaks from our conversation to make out, and then we needed a break from our makeout session to talk. You too, Orihime.
そう？少しは慣れたと思ったのだけれど。
Oh no, it'll take a while. Give it a couple of months, weeks. It was good that Orihime was still innocent when it came to kissing. I wonder how long it will take us to get used to it. It's time to go to the bus.
もうなの？なんだかまだ名残惜しいわね。
I wonder if it would be okay to keep holding you if I got on the bus with you. I was trying to make a joke, but I really thought it'd be nice to do
まだ
that.
次のバスはあるのよね。
Wait, really? Please don't look at me like that when you beg. It'll make me actually want to do it.
ごめんなさい。困らせてしまって。今日は帰りますわ。続きはまた今度しましょう。
Alright, let's do that. The bus came right on
それ
time.
ではまた。
She snuck a kiss on my cheek the moment the bus started to arrive.
唇にしたかったけれど、外ではこれが精一杯ね。
Oh, I don't mind.
唇にはまた改めて。
Oh, my lips will be waiting for you. Orihime got on the bus as it headed towards Hoshino. I didn't get to say goodbye. Why does she always have to surprise me? She left without giving me the chance to hug her. Oh man. Bling. That was a soft one. Honoka had summoned Orihime, and I, the following Monday. It wasn't really anything important. She just wanted us to give us an update on plans for the observation camp.
という具合に話は進んでいます。報告ありがとう、吉岡。計画は順調のようね。
Orihime had an air of confidence for someone being left out of the plans. From time to time, she would purposefully look triumphant, like she knew what really was going on.
白鳥元会長何でもないわ。何でも。
She's like, oh no, don't worry, I know you guys won't tell me. I'll get all my secret information from my double agent. The double agent act was going smoothly. Yeah, it's an act, right? We're just pretending? Okay, that makes sense. Though, I wondered what Honoka thought about Orihime constantly stealing glances at
現
me.
地への移動には明光学院所有のマイクロバスを手配することにしました。
I love that Honoka, like, you know, the words she spoke, I'm pretty sure she said micro bus, right? But here it says mini bus in the text. How much will that
合
cost?
宿扱いなのでレンタル代は無料です。ガソリン代、高速代、その他諸経費は実費になりますね。 観測用の機材はどうなのかしら。各学校からの持ち寄りがメインです。その他引退した3年生にも持参していただきます。
Could we manage the Pleiades one?
残念ですが、
Ah,
あれの持ち運びは難しいので今回は断念してください。
then how are we gonna watch the stars? I guess just, you know, I mean there's other equipment of course, but it'd be cooler to use our own. No, I knew it wasn't going to be possible. Please don't worry about it. Carrying the Pleiades one would be really inconvenient. Also, there was the possibility that the primary mirror could get distorted if it was taken someplace colder than
現
Hoshinonaka.
地の雪はどうなっているの？寒さは厳しいですが積雪量はあまり多くないそうです。それは助かるわね。雪国は常に雪雲に覆われているイメージだから。
There was a preconception that areas with a lot of snow were not good for astronomical observation, but it really depended on the location. Normally, if it was cloudy, then we wouldn't even consider it for a stargazing trip.
メインに狙う天体は何かしら。せっかくだし普段見られないようなものにしたいわね。
Yeah, I feel like cloudy is more disruptive to stargazing than snow.
今後話し合って決めたいと思いますが自由観測の時間も多く取るつもりです。
Unless the snow is actually falling at that moment. I can imagine that kind of being. Would that actually? I'm actually trying to imagine that, right? Because with a telescope, you'd be like zooming in, you right? It's magnified so many times that you're looking at when you're looking into the star. But what like if at that moment, like a fucking snowflake just starts falling down in front of the telescope, that snowflake gets fucking amplified too, right? It shows up like 10 times bigger. Does it mean that every once in a while you see like the screen or the loop, the thing you're looking through just turns white every now and again because a snowflake just falls in front of it? Or do you see like tiny white snowflakes just fall? I don't know. That'd actually be kind of funny and interesting how that would look like watching the stars while snowflakes are falling down.
では各自ターゲットを考えておくと良さそうね。
Other than during the Christmas Eve observation party or the first night for Pleiades 1, we pretty much just observed whatever we wanted.
それとこれはスラミ君にお願いしたいのですが、雪国における観測に適した環境づくりについてアドバイスいただけないでしょうか。
Am I an expert at this? Are you talking about outdoor knowledge?
そうです。雪かきも必要でしょうし、テント張りも雪があるとまた違ったノウハウがあると思いますので。
Okay, there are some things that I don't know about, but I'll look it up. I was out of my element when it came to snow. There were probably many important things to consider.
それで私は何をすればよいかしら。そうですね。スラミ君のサポートをお願いします。それでは今と何も変わりませんわ。お二人が恋人同士だから配慮したのですが、ご迷惑でしたか？
I feel like it's just kind of a perfect situation, right? It's like they are kind of giving us space because we're dating, but at the same time, because they're having a secret that they want to keep hidden from Orihime, it just works perfectly that if I get something to do, that I'll do it together with Orihime, that'll keep her busy, keep her away from the secret and everything. It just all falls perfectly into place.
そういうつもりでは。では問題ありませんね。スラミ君のことよろしくお願いします。
Well, if they say so.
わかりましたわ。彼のことは任せてください。
Honoka had Orihime wrapped around her finger. I'm not sure this was the outcome Orihime had expected, but I was still happy that I would be able to spend time with her. Oh, I'm always happy.
バレンタインデー？
Wait, oh shit, that's almost, I mean, that's actually almost in real life here too. Oh, fuck. It was strange for Honoka to bring it up while we were leaving.
バレンタインです。そういえばどうしたのかなと思いまして。
We hadn't planned anything yet? Oh shit. Valentine's Day was right before the planetarium event. We weren't dating yet. Oh right, yeah, it already happened. Right. Yeah, because the planetarium event was like was kind of in the middle. It was it 17th or 18th or 19th? One of those 3 days in February. Yeah, so It already happened. Why is she bringing this up then? Yeah, we weren't dating yet, so Orihime didn't give me any chocolate. Wait, is the girl supposed to give guy chocolate in Japan on Valentine's Day?
イベントの準備でそれどころではなかったから。仕方ないことです。付き合う前でしたしね。
Yeah, I mean, we'll have plenty of Valentine's Day to come in the future.
アキト君、あなたは誰かからチョコをもらったのかしら？
She asked with a little worry in her eye. Don't worry, I don't have any other girl pursuers. Sorry. Saya gave me some chocolate, yeah? Okay, but that was before then, okay?
そう、さやさんから。
Yeah, but we weren't dating then. We hadn't told her
お
yet.
返し
Yeah.
はどうするんですか？
I thought about giving her some candy or a cookie. It was just some chocolate for a friend. But I still need to give her something back.
さすがにもう遅すぎますわよね。それはセラミ君次第かと。
I'm always happy to get anything from you,
2
Orihime.
月中ならギリギリセーフでしょうか。
Sure, why not?
ならすぐに手配しますわ。ということで本日はお先に失礼しますわね。一緒に帰れなくてごめんなさい。
She's actually like, alright, I'm going fucking buying shopping chocolate right now.
それでは。
Damn girl. She quickly left, as if she didn't have a second to lose. No running in the halls!
廊下を走るのははしたないことですから。
Orihime was just going to slow enough to not be running. If this hadn't been a hallway, I'm sure that she would have been sprinting full speed. Well then, I should be going too.
待ってください。セラ
Uh-oh.
ミ君、
I was kind of afraid of this. Haruka wanted to talk to me.
あなたにはまだご相談したいことがあります。
Okay, hit me with it, girl. Honoka prepared some tea when we got back to the club room.
どうぞ。
Thank you. I took a tiny sip, and she jumped right into what she wanted to talk
先ほ
about.
どバレンタインの話をしましたが、友達関係がないとは言い切れません。
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's really strange to bring up Valentine's Day, knowing that we weren't dating back then and knowing it's already passed? Like, why?
ご相談したいのはホワイトデーについてです。
Oh. I've heard of this day. I don't remember exactly what kind of holiday it is. But it's, yeah, White
ホワ
Day.
イトデーの3月14日はあの方の誕生日なんです。
Oh, really? I was speechless at this new information, but it was just for a moment. Thank you for that vital
これ
information.
から話すことは前会長には内密に頼みます。
Okay, of course. I couldn't leak this to
現在の
Orihime.
予定では14日は合宿期間中となります。そこでサプライズパーティーを企画したいんです。
Ah, I see. That sounds great. Let's do it. This is something we should go all out for. I'm sure that Orihime would understand. So you planned this trip so that you could do this party for her?
皆さん賛同してくださいました。
Sounds awesome. I'm all for it. So this was all to trick her. And what do you want me to do?
絶対にあの人には漏れないようにしてください。
Uh-oh.
それとプレゼントの準備をお願いします。誕生日とホワイトデー両方です。
Oh shit, a double present.
詳細については我々が煮詰めていきます。スラミ君は折を見て相談に乗ってください。
Gotcha. I'll help when I
我
can.
々の手で最高の合宿旅行にしましょう。
Oh yeah, we will. I talked to Take after my shift ended that night.
誕生日プレゼント？そんなのアクセサリーとか小物でいいだろう。
Yeah, something like a necklace or not a ring. Usually, I feel like if you're trying to buy like jewelry for a girl, if you're only just like girlfriend or something, right? You don't buy I feel like the only jewelry you just don't buy is a ring, right? Because a ring has sort of a special meaning. If you buy a ring, they're gonna think you might propose, or it'll get thoughts like that in their head. And if you don't want them to think about that stuff yet, then I mean, girls always think about that, to be fair though. But yeah, like I feel like that's the accessory that you would try to avoid as much as possible until the moment is right. She's a rich girl, you know? I can't give her something cheap. I mean, yeah, to some extent, right? Like, I am terrible at buying presents. I suck at it. And I know that, like, the most important thing they always say about giving gifts is that it's the meaning behind it, the thought that you put into the gift, not whether it's cheap or expensive or anything like that. But to some extent, if it's just a normal girl, you can, to some extent, impress her by buying something expensive, right? So, but that is not something we can do with Orihime. What do you give to the girl that could kind of get anything she wants when it comes to it having some sort of money value, right? Monetary value. So I feel like maybe we should like make something for her, or buy something that's that obviously we won't pay the price any attention, but just something that has a significant meaning to her, something she would need, something she would like. I don't know, you know what I mean, right? We really gotta just think about something that would mean a lot to her, and not just like, oh, we can buy her a necklace. I feel like accessory or jewelry is off the table, kind of. I feel like, yeah, unless you add something special to it, right? You can, for example, buy like a, this was kind of my go-to move for a while. You can buy her like a necklace and then engrave something in it, right? To make it special. Like you can engrave maybe the date on which you started dating, something like that, or just write like a message in it, I love you, Orihime, something along those lines, or Orihime hearts, Akito, something like that, you know? Then it's not so much about the accessory itself, or like how much it costs or whatever, but like the message that you wrote in it. And the message itself will morph, it'll change the value, the importance of the necklace or whatever item itself, right? So that's why that was my go-to move for a lot of cases. Yeah. Any sum of money I could muster up was surely going to be cheap to her. It wouldn't be good for her to take off her expensive accessories just to wear my cheap knockoffs.
なんでもいいんじゃねえの?
Yes, there is some truth to that. Maybe that it is that. I don't know, right? I feel like when you're thinking about giving a gift, you put a lot of thought into it and you start to worry, like, is this good enough? You know, you start to drive yourself crazy. And whereas the person who's actually just receiving the gift, they don't really give that much of a shit. More often than not, they don't give a shit as long as they get something that's from you and you put some decent thought into it. So, yeah, I, at least as a person, when I'm giving a gift, I put so much thought into it that I try to make myself crazy. You're not going to give this any thought, are you?
足りめえだ.
Alright, so Take's not any help. Takeichi had been in a foul mood lately. Come on, man. What would be a good present?
知るか好きにしやがれこのリア充め.
Are you that mad at me, dude? Holy shit. He didn't reply to anything I said after that. Damn. Has he struck out with Narue or something? Or is he just jealous because I got a babe like Orihime? I kinda feel like you wouldn't even refer to Orihime as a babe, right? She's a proper lady. I chose the wrong person to talk to. I was an idiot for talking to Takeichi. He could be delicate at times, but wasn't going to help me this time. Well then, Miss Miharu could be a complete waste of time, so Saya or Hikari were my only options. They were the only people that I could ask for help, but this was something very hard to ask them about. Is there a reason I need to rush? So I decided to postpone it until later. I hadn't seen Orihime the last few days. Since we had started dating, each day that I didn't see her felt somehow empty.
つまり振られたわけだ.
The fuck are you talking about, Take? Of course not. She is not. There was a reason why she hadn't seen me. She was preparing for a Valentine's Day
この
do-over.
人料理できたっけ?
I don't think she normally
手作
cooks.
りしようと頑張ってるのかな?
Handmade chocolate, isn't that really difficult to make? That was a possibility. She was the kind of person that liked festivals, so there was no doubt that she was planning
それより
something.
もアキト、お前は何をしてるんだ?
I'm getting ready for the astronomy trip. I was prepping the equipment in the club room. tents, sleeping bags, and other items used for
天
camping.
文部なら望遠鏡でも引っ張り出せよ。
The telescopes? I know, but I'm saving that for later. I had kept the telescopes in good condition, so there was no need to take them out now. I wouldn't be able to keep track if I tried to do everything at once. I need to go buy anything that we're missing. It was a boring job, but it needed to be done. I kept a list on my phone. Tomorrow's the last day of February. We were just about to enter March. We had talked about it being safe in
おい
February.
アキト見ろよ。女神様のご到着だ。
A goddess? Where? There's my goddess! Hello! Just as I met her, my phone
メッセー
vibrated.
ジが届くよりあなたの方が早かったようね。
The notification showed that it was a message from Orihime. I saw you, so I came running. I had run so hard that I was out of breath. I just had to see my goddess.
そんなに急がなくてもよかったの
Oh
に。
yes, I did. I could not stand being another second away from you.
でも嬉しかったわ。ありがとう。
I got my breathing under control as I smiled at her. Why don't we go someplace
構わな
else?
いけれど、あなたカバンは？
Ah, Take will get it again. Oh, I had left it in the club room again.
お邪魔しますわね。
I guess we'll come get it. Oh shit, Take, you're still here, dude? Take a seat anywhere. Would you like anything to drink?
俺が買ってきてやる。
Takichi left right as he said
お邪魔だ
that.
ったかしら。
No, don't worry about it. Takichi was just being considerate and giving us some time alone together. So, was there something specific that you came here
あ
for?
なたに会いに来たの。それだけではダメ？
No, 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 no. That's totally okay.
冗談よ。明日の予定を聞きに来たの。
She could have asked me about that on the phone, but then I realized what it was. Orihime just wanted to see me, as I did her. I did her. Well, not yet. It made me happy that we were on the same thought pattern.
どうしたの？嬉しそうな顔して。
I'm just happy that I got to see you.
ストレートすぎるわよ。もう
Orihime was blushing red too. Orihime, I reached out my
ダ
hand,
メよ。草壁くんが戻ってくるわ。
but I want to touch you.
これだ
She held my hand in a small grasp. It had been a while since I had felt Orihime's softness. I wanted to hold her tight, but I couldn't do that right now. I want to hug you.
け。ダメ。
Why not? Nobody's here? Then just a kiss, just a quick one.
そういうのは明日お願い。
God damn it, alright, I'm saving everything for tomorrow. That's when I remembered. Oh yeah, you came here to ask me about my plans for tomorrow.
やり忘れたバレンタイン。明日再戦させてもらえないかしら。
Oh, what? Do you want to do a Valentine's do-over? Oh, what a surprise. Oh, I had no idea. Does that
そう
mean
バレンタインデートをしましょう。
a Valentine's date? Not on Valentine's Day. Yay! I didn't have any objections. And so, it was decided that we would go on a date tomorrow. Alrighty. Please, Miss Miharu, change shifts with me, please. I begged Miss Miharu while I was working at the store. Do you want me to kiss your feet? Anything? What do I have to do?
だってあの子とデートなんでしょ？
Miss Miharu really hated the idea. Not only did she not want to work, but she hated the idea that I had a date. Oh yeah, us fucking happy people, right? How dare we be happy? I'll work 3 times more if you change with me tomorrow. Never mind that I was currently doing her work.
ミハル、これだけ頼んでるんだ。代わってあげたらどうなんだい？
Please, want me to kiss your shoes?
いや、
Lick
で
your
も
feet?
このままだとアキトはうちの婿になってくれないわよ。
You're actually seriously hoping that, Miss Miharu? God damn it. Somebody fuck it. I already said it in the other videos, man. Fuck. Translate that shit. Give me the fucking, what was it? I don't even know what it's called anymore. But you know, not the epilogue, the side stories, the after days, or it's called finer days or something? But yeah, like the bonus extra side routes. I want the Miss Miharu route.
それは諦めた。空見くんはあんたなんかにはもったいない。
Oh shit, mama. Damn. The owner sighed deeply as she said that.
いいよ行ってきて。彼女との初デートなんだろ。
Yeah, kinda, since our first date since we officially started
う
dating.
ちの娘を当てにしなくてもいいよ。店は私と父ちゃんで何とかするから。
Thank you very much,
いつ
ma'am.
も頑張ってもらってるからね。こんな時くらい好きにさせてやんなきゃ。
Oh yeah. I couldn't raise my head to the manager. I was so grateful that I could
いつも
cry.
通り朝だけはよろしく頼むよ。その後は一日自由にしていいからさ。
Yes, ma'am. Master of Love, Miss Komako, please help this lost boy.
アドバイスって言われても困るし。
It's kind of funny that we're still in contact with quote-unquote Komako slash Hikari. When I got back to my room, I messaged Komako, aka my childhood friend Hikari. Hikari and I were establishing our new relationship, but even still, I had gone to Komako for advice, just like I used to. Tomorrow is our first date. What should I do? I decided that asking Takeichi was pointless, so I was counting on Hikari's help.
そうね。とりあえず清潔にしときなさい。
Oh, I'm clean. I took a shower. I shaved. What else do you need to do? I put on cologne. I'm not even going out on the date yet today, but I'm all clean, baby. As clean as a whistle.
あと、お金は多めに持つこと。何があってもいいようにね。
All right, lots of money. Money? Honestly, it's the hardest part. I was sure that Orihime would be careful about that, but he didn't want to make a habit of asking her for money.
そうだよね。と一で貸そうか？
You
って
devil.
いうか、溜め込んでるんじゃないの？
I was cutting costs to save up money, but I had been saving up so that I could support myself in the future. I couldn't use that to play around.
あんた、優先順位を履き違えてるでしょ。
Are you saying we gotta take money out of our piggy bank?
今は何を優先すべきなのか、ちょっと考えればわかることじゃない。
Yeah, Orihime. Pointing that out helped a lot. Thank you, Komako. You're right. I should use it for Orihime.
わかればよろしい。
Good boy.
ひとまず応援しとくから、せいぜい頑張ってきなさい。
Well, fuck my future, I guess, right? I don't need money for the future. It's morning already. Dawn was here, and the night was changing into day. The mountains still had the color of night, but the rising sun was changing that. Kotaru! I know, I'm going. Were we sleeping here, or did we just come out here on a walk? This early in the morning. You're full of energy today. I petted Kotaru all over. His body heat and coat of fur felt good on my chilled hands. Alright, time to head back. I was so excited that I woke up early. I took Kotaru on a long walk, but I was still worked up. In fact, I was more excited of anything. Okay, manager. Thank you for today.
ゆっくり楽しんどいで。
Thank you very much. I was going to meet up with Orihime at exactly 11 a.m. I could take my bike to the city, but after considering it, I decided to take the bus. Oh shit, I'm so nervous. Orihime was the one who planned this date, so I had no clue what was on the agenda. What would we do, and where? What I did know was when and where to meet up, and that I was going to get chocolates. I'm on a bus, on my way there now, OMW. I was nervous and couldn't wait, so I sent her a message.
こちらもバスの中なう。今日こそ停車ボタンを押しますわ。
Oh. She sent a picture with that message. It was Orihime's finger on the stop button. Is that like a special thing? And like always, the tips of her fingers were beautiful. Oh, she's got such beautiful fingers. I can't wait to see you. It was embarrassing to say, but it was okay by text message.
私も会いたいですわ。
Orihime was the same. There was about another 20 more minutes until I would arrive. I could hardly wait. Oh, 20 more minutes? Let this be the fastest 20 minutes. Ah, there we go. Whew. That 20 minutes was almost too long for me. Orihime came towards me once I got off the bus. I thought she was going to jump into my arms, so I had my arms stretched out. You're not gonna jump in them? She got confused and stopped right in front of me. Girl, just jump, get in here! Did I read that wrong? Now I just look like an idiot with my arms wide open. I got too excited and made it really embarrassing. I was just about to lower my arms when... Huh?
今行きますわ。
What? Here we go! Ah, yes, she did it! She jumped and our bodies collided. Ha, soft landing at least, for me. Whoa, that was
危ないなんて
dangerous!
ないわ。だってアキトくんがいるもの。
That's true. I caught Orihime and was barely holding on to her. Even though Harbor Town had a lot of couples, it would stand out if we just started hugging each other. Everyone's watching. Who gives a shit? Exactly. Show them how it's done. Let's start fucking making out too. Aren't you being a bit bold?
だってデートだもの。浮かれているのだから仕方ないわ。
She was starting to talk back. If I hadn't been too worried about the people around me, this would have been the best kind of situation. Even through her coat, Orihime felt good to hold. I put my head on her shoulder and smelled the sweet fragrance of her hair. It would appear that I'm happy as
いい
well.
わよ。ちょっとくらい。
She gave me a little bit of freedom. I raised my head thinking that we were going to kiss, but she took a step back.
はい、ここまでよ。こ
Orihime,
のままだと危ないと思ったのよ。あ
why?
なたとここでキスしたくなったら困るでしょ。
Why would that be a problem? She looked away uncomfortable. As she stood there, cheeks turning pink, I understood very well how she felt. Ah, because we might not be able to stop, right?
さて、
Mm-hmm.
お互い時間前に到着したようね。
Her cheeks were still pink, but she started talking like normal to change the mood. I'm looking forward to
こ
today.
ちらこそよろしくお願いしますわね。
Ooh, Valentine's date. We politely exchanged greetings. That was the beginning of our secret
そ
signal.
れでは行きましょうか。
She naturally extended her hand, but I could tell that she was still aware how close we were. She was trying to act like a girlfriend for today. Yes, ma'am. I grabbed her extended hand and lightly gripped it. Where are we going? Harbor Town was quite cold during February, but there was still quite a bit of activity. It was just about noon, so there were people lining up at the stands. So, what are we starting with?
そうね。
She looked
ま
around.
ずはプラネタリウムのスケジュールを確認しましょうか。
We're going to the planetarium again? Of course we would go straight for anything related to astronomy. It was the last day of February, and thus the last day for this month's show. We've already seen this month's show several
飽きて
times.
しまったかしら。
I can watch it a whole lot more.
私もよ。生解説なら変化もあるし、ちっとも飽きませんわ。
Alright, let's go 7 more times today. In truth, often when we met up, we would always go to the planetarium. We could spend 1 or 2 hours there and still be satisfied. We had basically become regulars there.
時間はちょうどいいよね。あと5分もすれば次が始まるわ。
Wow, excellent timing. Alright, let's go watch it. Because we had both arrived early, we were able to make the 11 o'clock showing. We rushed to purchase the tickets and barely made it into the dome. Whew, just in time. Let the show begin. We didn't have time to sit down before the lights dimmed. The program was just starting.
ただいまより宇宙の神秘ヒーリングタイムをお届けします。
Healing time. Have we seen this one? Background music was playing, and the dome turned to dusk. In only a few moments, the dome was covered in a veil of darkness.
今回は癒し系プログラムのようね。
Oh, I could do for a, relaxing time. Orihime kept her voice as low as possible, as to not to disturb the people around us. This kind of therapeutic program seemed to be created with couples in mind. Don't you prefer the live commentary shows?
否定はしないわ。でもこちらのプログラムも決して悪いものではないから。
The music had a soothing effect. As the stars rolled along, they seemed to have some sort of aromatherapy equipment to accompany the show. The poetic narration of the show didn't really provide much explanation. It just tried to enhance the beauty of the stars. That is all it took to make a program. It was kind of bold, and yet kind of comforting.
星の瞬きが何よりも雄弁に語っているのね。
So they're just trying to make the stars look as pretty and awesome as possible with you know, added commentary, talking about how beautiful it is, just to bring across this very calming, soothing, therapeutic effect. They didn't need any words. After a while, even the narration faded off and everybody falls asleep. It's basically just nap time. Oh shit. The music made you feel like you were small in comparison with the stars. I was being sucked in to the point where I couldn't really hear the music, like they were lowering the volume to the point where I couldn't hear it. I really feel like we fell asleep.
アキトくん、
We did fall asleep! Orihime? Was I asleep? Orihime had brought me back to reality. Did I fall asleep?
いいえ、とても真剣に見ていましたわ。
Right, yeah. Really focused.
星に焼いてしまうくらいに。
Oh, sorry. I was, the focus was just, you know, really strong focus. Orihime's sulking was really cute. Oh, sorry. I guess I got carried
途中
away.
で手をつないだの気づかなかったでしょ。
Oh, of course, I felt it. I felt your hands enveloping mine. Looking down, I saw that her hand was resting on
にぎ
mine.
にぎしても気づかないんだもの。どうしたら気づくか、とことんやってみようかと思ってしまったわ。
What, did you think I died or something? Grip. She was starting to massage my
暗闇
hand.
に乗じてキスしようかと思いもしましたけど、
Why didn't you? Your kiss could have brought me back to life. Did
で
you?
きなかったわ。私も星空を見上げてしまったから。
Orihime smiled sadly. It seemed the stars were more important than teasing me with a
星
kiss.
座や惑星、
Hmm.
それらを目で追いかけるのも楽しいけれど、ゆったりした気持ちでただ星空を見るのもいいものね。
So you're saying you were jealous of me with my laser focus on the stars, huh? But you prioritized looking at the stars over kissing me as well, so, you know? I mean, but that's not something I'm gonna be jealous of because we are a couple who loves astronomy together. So even though both of our eyes are like looking up above at the stars, we both have a connection to that same thing we're looking at, right? So it's basically like we're pouring our feelings into that thing in the sky and we're getting it back from each other as well. It's just a beautiful, beautiful relationship between all of us. It looks like it did have a healing effect.
個人的にはもうちょっとドキドキ感があってもいいと思いますわ。
I liked it, you know, got a good little nap. We left the planetarium and once again joined the crowd in Harbor
お
Town.
昼を食べるにはちょうどいい頃合いかしら。
It was just past midday and the lunch rush had begun. It looks like there are lines forming for the stalls.
でもレストランやイートインスペースの待ち時間はきっとそれ以上になりそうよ。ということで場所を変えましょう。
It seemed like this had been her plan all along, so I followed suit.
プラネタリウムも見ましたし、ハーバータウンは以上でバスで次に移動しますわよ。
And where would that be? The best dating spot in Hoshinonaka City was Harbor Town. That's what I'd heard, even before I lived here. Yeah, so where's she taking me? I sat down right beside Orihime on the bus. She would go silent from time to time and look out the window. Did you not like Harbor Town? We had left Harbor Town quickly after the planetarium. She probably didn't like places like that.
そんなことないわよ。なんといってもプラネタリウムがありますし。
Yeah, okay, but like, if the planetarium wasn't there,
ただ私はもう少し静かな方が好き。
Oh, me too actually, you know? Quieter places where we can be alone together. Orihime was being truthful with me.
人の賑やかな営みを感じるのは私も決して嫌いではないのよ。でも時々不安になるの。そんな時星空を見上げたくなる。
Why do people stargaze? Was it just because there were stars in the skies to look at? Knowing the emptiness of space, but being able to see something on the other side of the void was a somber feeling.
アキトくん、あなたはどうして星を見るの？
I was the astronomer who never looks at the stars, so I could understand people who didn't stargaze. But at the same time, I could understand the people who did. I knew I would become troubled if I thought about it too much. The planetarium's answer was simple, because the stars were beautiful. Maybe it was easier if I thought about it like that too. Oh, we're going to... what? Mako Academy? The fuck are we gonna do here? Here we were, on the grounds of Mako Academy.
そうよ。ここなら落ち着けるでしょ。
Depends? Maybe Orihime felt calm here, but I was completely out of place. I guess. I mean, we're already here, right? Even if I object now, it's not gonna do shit. I'm happy to be anywhere where you are. To be honest, I was more out of my place here than at Harbor Town. On the other hand, it was familiar here because I had visited so many times. Yeah, but Honoka's gonna be here, I'm sure. The school building had good lighting, and being Saturday, there was no one
3
around.
年通ったけれど、ここは常に身が引き締まる思いがするわ。
We elegantly walked down the hallway trying not to make a
初
sound.
等部の頃は先生に何度も注意されたものよ。
The buildings might be different, but the basic design was the
そのま
same.
ま繰り上がってきた子たちと外部生ではやはり歩き方からして違うの。
Is Corona going to be okay? I was worried since she behaved differently from girls who grew up rich like Orihime and
メ
Honoka.
ローペなら心配いらないわ。
Are you sure? Merope?
彼女は賢い子よ。きちんと自分というものを理解しているわ。
Yeah, well, you definitely shouldn't underestimate Merope. Orihime had seen what kind of person Corona was deep down.
少なくとも明光学院の外部入試にパスした子だもの。学業面だけでなく素質ありと認められたから合格したの。
Wait, was there an aptitude test too?
ただ成績が良いだけでは明光の門をくぐることは許されないのですから。
Orihime thought highly of Corona. I didn't really get it, but I trusted Orihime. That was enough.
来年度もまた校舎が変わるけれど明光の廊下を歩くことに変わりはない。何も変わらないのは理解できるのだけど。ダメね、気にしてしまって。卒業というのはセンチメンタルになるようだわ。
I mean, it's understandable, you know? You spend usually 3-4 years, right? Depending on what study or whatever, right? 3-4 years, so at a place, and then you're going to be leaving it soon. A lot of people start to get sentimental. If they enjoyed their time here, right? If they fucking hated their time here and it sucked, and they're just like, I can't fucking wait, it's graduation! The slight sound of Orihime's footsteps were mixing with mine. The noise of my clumsy steps were echoing through the halls. I can't walk like you.
いいのよ、あなたはそのままで。あなたがあなたでなくなる方が私は嫌だわ。
She tugged slightly on my hand as she said
少し
that.
だけ私に歩調を合わせて。そうよ。
I stood next to Orihime, trying to mimic how she walked, but didn't she just tell me to just be myself? Be yourself, but at the same time, match the way I walk, okay? The tapping sound of my steps didn't appear, but they did quiet down.
どうかしら。
Or didn't disappear. It would be nice if we could do this again next
そ
time.
れはダメよ。今日は特別。普段こんな風に手をつないで歩いたら噂になってしまうもの。
And you care because we could get away with it today, because it was a Saturday. I guess I should be happy that we got this chance.
温かい飲み物を用意しますわね。
Orihime started to get the drinks ready. I sat down in a chair and waited for her. I thought she would prepare red tea like always, but a sweet fragrance filled the room. Is that...
ハッピーバレンタインですわ。
Aw, what is it? There was a dark liquid in a cup that I always saw here. It was different than coffee and had a sweeter fragrance to it. Cocoa? But it's kinda
ホットチ
different.
ョコレートよ。
Hot
チョ
chocolates!
コレートを溶かし込んだ飲み物なの。
Oh my god, Orihime. I could see a stainless steel flask in her hand as she explained. Did you bring it all the way here?
これがバレンタイン第1弾よ。
This is only the first round?
ずいぶん遅くなってしまったけれど、どうぞ飲んでみて。
A chocolate that you drink, huh? It was the perfect drink after being out in the cold. Well
待って
then,
トッピングを忘れていたわ。
topping? She dropped 2 white items into the cup. What is it? Cocaine?
マシュマロよ。
Oh,
本来
marshmallows.
ならさらに加熱するものらしいけど、熱々のホットチョコレートで溶かしてね。
Marshmallows and chocolate. Truly interesting. He's like, oh, I've never heard of this concept before. Marshmallows and chocolate. Wow. What a truly marvelous invention. I don't fucking know. He really sounds like he's just never fucking heard of this. I pushed down the marshmallow with a teaspoon, and it started to melt from the heat. I fiddled with it for a while, and then brought the cup to my lips. It's sweet.
アキトくんは甘いの平気よね。
Oh yeah, that's why I'm with you. Yeah, but this is quite different from cocoa. It was similar, but it was also thicker and sweeter. Though through the sweetness there was still the bitter taste of chocolates. There really was a different feeling when you made the drink by melting chocolate, compared to making it by mixing cocoa powder. The warmth is heating me up. Just the right kind of Valentine chocolate for now. And I took one more sip. The strong chocolate flavor was getting even more
ホッ
prevalent.
トチョコレートだけではバランス悪いわよね。
She then presented me with a fluffy cream
ホ
puff.
イップクリームが合うわよ。試してみて。
I was hoping for a different flavor, so I reached out for the cream puff right in front of me. It tasted like it was half cream and half custard, making it easy to eat after the hot chocolate. Wow, it's really well balanced. It was quite different from the mass-produced ones at the convenience stores. I could tell the difference between the taste and texture of the crust with the smoothness of the cream. Oh yeah, this is what delicious homemade food is like.
クリーム、口についてますわよ。
Where? I don't see it. Before I could get a tissue, Orihime reached out with a finger.
取れましたわ。
Oh god, she basically licked it off my face. She licked her finger with the cream right on it.
甘いですわね。
I'm sure it is. I don't know why we're looking at her boobs. It was a normal thing, but also strangely exciting. Her moist lips were shimmering, like they were seducing me. Anyways, thank you for the Valentine
これを
chocolates.
言うのはまだ早いわ。第1弾と言ったはずよ。いろいろなチョコレートを用意してまいりましたの。今日はチョコレート尽くしですわ。
Chocolate festival? Girl, are you trying to give me diabetes? She had been prepared to have a chocolate festival here from the beginning. Oh my god, we're gonna be tasting all the chocolates.
ガトーショコラにチョコクッキー、
Oh my
チョコ
god.
レート味のアイスなども用意してきましたわ。
Can I have a chocolate Orihime too, please?
さあ、お腹いっぱい召し上がってくださいね。
Oh, nom nom. If this was a chocolate festival, then I couldn't really expect other types of food. I steeled myself and prepared to be covered in a sweet dream by Orihime. Oh yes.
ごめんなさい。調子に乗りすぎたかしら。
Oh, I ate a shit ton of fucking chocolate. Oh my god. I had a little heartburn from eating too much chocolate. Kinda wish I could eat peanuts or something to clean a palate.
チョコレートのかかったものならありますけど。
Yeah, but that's the problem, right? There's more chocolate in there. She was prepared for anything, plus chocolate. but I didn't think I could eat any more chocolates. I feel like I've eaten 5 years worth of chocolate today.
私もですわ。
Oh my god. It's gonna go straight to my butt. It was kind of lonely eating chocolate by myself, so Orihime joined me in the struggle partway through. But she didn't have much and was feeling much better than me right now. I don't think I can handle anymore.
でも
There was still a mountain of chocolate left over. Oh my god, girl. You went a bit too crazy with the chocolate making, okay? Damn. I'll take the rest home and chip away at it over time. I started to pack it neatly in my bag. Is it okay for me to have all of this? I would rather eat it a bit every day to remind me of Orihime, rather than eating it all in one sitting. And besides, if we eat it all in one sitting, we might die of like chocolate overdose, chocolate poisoning, or we all just puke it up.
もちろんよ。すべてあなたのために用意したものだから。
A weight had lifted off of Orihime's shoulders. The Valentine's Day that we never had. Having to do it over now had been a lot of pressure on her. I'm sorry for making you do this.
違うのよ。無理なんて全然。
You don't have to lie to me. I pulled her in for a hug as she was panicking. Come here, girl. Taste my chocolate lips. I'm really grateful for your Valentine's Day surprise. It means a lot to me. But I don't want you to push yourself. That's why I couldn't put the rest into words. It was frustrating that I couldn't tell her properly, so I just hugged her tightly.
時が過ぎるのはあっという間ね。
A lot of time had passed before we knew it. I wonder what happened. There were no classes today, so we wouldn't be able to stay much
そ
longer.
ろそろ出ないと。
Orihime said that while holding my hand the whole time. It was hard to separate. It was the same for me. It's time to end our day too, huh? I whispered to myself. Orihime shook at the sound of that. Orihime?
そのまだ終わりにしたくないですわ。
I mean, it doesn't have to be over yet. The date was just getting good. I could understand her reluctance to end it simply because of the time. Then, do you want to hang out a little longer?
いいんですの。でもこれ以上ここを使用するわけには。
I'm sure there are other places to go. So if we wanted to continue our date, we'd have to change
い
locations.
つものようにアキト君のお部屋では。
Could that partly be because of the kotatsu, huh, Orihime? I'm sorry. My room right now is not usable.
そうなの。ならどうすればいいかしら。
Wait, why is our room not usable? It seemed like Orihime didn't have much choice but to give up. However, she looked like she was seriously trying to come up with alternatives.
そうだわ。私の部屋に来てください。
Oh god!
今日こそアキト君をご招待しますわ。
I don't know if I'm ready for that, girl. You got it lucky, okay? You got it easy, Orihime. You got those parents of mine to meet. Mine are all fucking dead. But you, on the other hand, your parents are still there. I gotta, like, you know, make a good impression on them, make them like me. Oh god. Her face lit up like it was a great
お
idea.
母様のお許しは得ていますもの。うちなら多少騒がしくしても問題ありませんし。
How loose? Wait a minute. We can't go that far yet.
遠慮なさらないで。今度はこちらが場所を提供する番ですわ。
Orihime took out her phone without waiting for a reply and called
も
someone.
しもし、お母様ですか？
Oh god.
はい、織姫ですわ。
I didn't even say yes yet, girl. You're moving so fast.
デートは順調に進んでいます。あ、でも困ったことが起きてしまいまして。
Oh my god. It's nice to see that she gets along well with her parents, or at least her mother, right? She seems very close with her.
そうです。はい。彼を我が家に連れてきても構わないでしょうか。
Please say no, mother, mom, Orihime mommy.
突然のことなのにありがとうございます。
Shit.
感謝いたしますわ。
I think she said yes. I grew dumbfounded as the phone call continued. They wrapped up their conversation, and Orihime ended the call. I didn't even say anything. What?
快諾していただきましたわ。
What the fuck? She was really proud, but I couldn't get as excited about it. But isn't it too much of a bother?
うちの両親はそのようなこと気にしませんわ。
But isn't it kind of hard to talk about?
きちんと許可は得ていますわよ。
But that wasn't the problem. I don't want to cause trouble for your parents. Let me handle things from
何
here.
か心当たりがありますの？
Trust me. Where are we going? We left Meiko Academy and got on the bus. While we were waiting for the bus, Orihime let her parents know that we weren't going to their place anymore. I don't know where the fuck we're going, but it's clear that we're like, you know, we're really desperately trying to dodge the bullet of meeting her parents.
これからどこに？
Someplace good. I was being ambiguous because it would be embarrassing to say out loud. But it looked like that piqued Orihime's curiosity, and she looked really
い
excited.
いところってとても気になりますわ。
Are we just going into the mountains or something? Or the abandoned train car? Like, there are not many places we can think of, right? If for some whatever reason, our place is unavailable, then we got the abandoned train car. And that's it, actually. I can't think of any other place. We took the bus down the road toward Mikazuki Station. After we disembarked, we climbed the mountain path. Yep, we're going
ア
there.
キト君の考えがだいたい分かってきましたわ。
Oh yeah, didn't I tell you? It'd be a good plan. It's pretty obvious by now. Orihime looked like she was getting even more excited. Hee hee. Okay, we've arrived. This is our goal. I had brought Orihime to our special stargazing spot. The Christmas Eve stargazers meetup was still fresh in our minds. Orihime was giggling joyfully as she looked around the area. This was the only place that I could think of for where we could go for special occasions. We should have borrowed some equipment from Meiko's club room since we were there, but that would have ruined the surprise. I had known that Orihime would figure it out, so I had decided against it.
アキト君、ここは本当に変わらないわね。
I don't think so. It hasn't changed in, like, you know, ever since our childhood. The dam was nearby, so this was a secret only known to a few people. It wasn't even a famous spot for stargazing, so it was like the Six Stars Club's secret spot.
伝説は再び現実になり、そして新たな歴史を紡いでいく。プレイディスの姉妹たちも年を経るごとに入れ替わっていくでしょう。でもいつまでも終わることなく続いてほしい。そんな願いは高望みかしら。
Orihime asked quietly as she looked up at the stars. In just a little while, Orihime would graduate and leave the Six Stars Club. She could continue as an alumna, but she wouldn't be able to directly do anything. Don't worry, I'll protect the Six Stars Club. And before I graduate, I have to teach the younger members how to run the club. I will not let your club disappear. I took her hand as I said that. That's true, Orihime is the reason behind kind of everything, right? Like, even if we don't go in the Orihime route, we have a lot to owe her, and we owe a lot to her, and we have to thank her for that. That she brought all of us together in the setting of the Six Stars Club, and all of our love and passion for stargazing and astronomy and just looking up at the beauty of the night sky. Your hands are freezing.
アキト君の手はあったかね。
I thought it would be cold, so I brought some hand warmers in my pockets. As well as, open your mouth. What do we give her? I put a piece of chocolate in her open mouth. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I thought too. It's one of the ones you gave me earlier, but I thought you'd like something sweet. The milky chocolate would surely warm her up from the inside.
本当美味しい。
I mean, you made it after all. Then I'll have some too.
ちょっと待って。お返しに食べさせてあげるわ。
She took the chocolate from me and put it in my mouth.
どう？美味しい？
Oh yeah, very sweet. The sweet deliciousness. It
二人
is.
一緒だと嬉しいわね。
We cuddled and looked up at the sky.
ねえ、どの星が見たい？アキトくんと同じ星が見たいわ。
Okay then. I wanna see... The winter sky was magnificent. There were so many stars to look at. Naming each star one by one, we both looked at the same stars. I couldn't feel the cold since I could feel her warmth from where we were touching. And if it got cold, we could have a piece of chocolate. Does chocolate actually help you warm up? That sounds a bit like bullshit to me, but I've never tried it, so I have no idea. Just like eating sweet chocolate that it like warms you up on the inside? I don't know. The sweetness spread in our mouths, warming us up. Stargazing without any equipment. The two of us stayed like that for another 30 minutes. There was no better way to end a Valentine's Day date than this. Beautiful.